channel here. We are going to do an unboxing. This is the April Bass Elite Mystery Tackle Box unboxing. Now, we've done a lot of unboxings. Like I said before, we're going to continue on with the Bass Elite unboxings. I get these things monthly. These subscriptions are awesome. I love getting these subscriptions because I get a lot of stuff in there that I probably normally wouldn't buy that would be fun to use, and something that, you know, I like I said in my other videos, with these you get certain baits that you wouldn't normally buy. You walk right past them on the shell, see them on the shelves, walk right past them. When you get them in here, hey, you already got them. Give them a shot. You never know, it might be your new favorite bait. Let's jump into this right now. Right out of the gate, we're going to go with the Googan Squad here. This is the Hound walking bait. Bone color, right? Bone color. Yep, that's it. And these things, they're 4 1/8 inch long. They're ½ ounce weight. They weigh about ½ ounce. They got a nice little feather tail there. I used the Googan Hound in one of my previous videos and hammered them. Hammered them along the weed line. They're schooling. They're hitting up some bait fish near the top of the water, just destroying them. I destroyed the bass with this bait here. This thing's pretty sweet. You can walk the dog with it. This bait here was working really good that day, and I've had good luck with this. Where am I going to throw it? Probably going to throw it open water, obviously, right? It's got treble hooks on it, so you don't want to throw it in the weeds. Where I threw it last time, where I really hammered the fish, was a weed line. Visible weed line, not underwater weed line, and which you could still throw it to, like a submerged weeds, and they drop off. You can still throw it off that weed line. They may be hanging down, and they can shoot up. I've seen it happen. But where I've had my success was on visible weed lines, emergent weed lines, and I throw it at him and walk it back and forth, and it just destroy it. Next bait we got going on here is the 10,000 fish. I'm about to murder the name, maybe. Zuki Bug? Zuki Bug? I think it's Zuki Bug. Forgive me if I murdered the name. I have some of these. I've caught some fish on these. These things are really cool. They're really versatile, and you can modify these things. So, I'll take one out. You can modify them, and what I mean by that is you can pluck certain parts of the bait off. So, for example, kind of looks like a little bit like a dragon, right? Looks a little bit like a dragon. It's pretty sweet. You throw it just like this. Texas Rigget. It's got a nice, like, thicker head here for your Texas Rigget on like a wide gap hook. And I would probably rig it on 3/0 or 4/0 hook. You know, test it out. So you can pluck these wings off here, and you can throw it just the body, and then the 2 legs and the tail. Be lots of good action there. You can pluck the legs off here and just have the tail and then the wings here. This is a really versatile bait. You can really do a lot with this. I haven't played around with it enough, but I've gotten some good bites on it. I don't have any videos on it yet. It's just something that I was, you know, playing with off camera. So we'll mess with that a little bit more this year, and if it happens to slip my mind and I don't, but you do want to see it, leave me a comment. Let me know. Say, hey, I want to see that Zuki Bug in action. Let's see that video. And if I don't have video already, I will make one. Okay. Sometimes I need those reminders. We all have a lot of stuff going on in our lives these days. So if I happen to forget, you're not going to offend me. Put in a comment, hey, what happened to this video? We want to see this video. Did it exist? Does it exist? I mean, with all that said, black and blue. Black with blue flake. Muddy water, clear water. I'm gonna throw this a lot around weeds, like say pads or pencil reeds. So, you know, my area is pads and pencil reeds. For your area, it could be, you know, it could be whatever emergent weeds are available to you. But I'm gonna throw this around weed cover, maybe wood too, submerged trees, stumps. This would be really good around that too. Give it a shot. All right, next up we got Spear Point EWG hooks here. These are, it's a 3-pack of a 3/0 size hook. Well, guess what? I said this in a lot of my other videos. Mr. Jackbox really likes to pair things up in their boxes that you can use together. Like the, oh, try not to throw it around. Okay, drop to the bottom of the boat. So you can pair these up. It's gonna work great. Also, just a little bit of a tidbit here. On the back of the package here, it gives you a suggestion of how to throw it. Texas rig or Carolina rig. I'm sure you can throw it however you want, whatever way you want. It suggests an EWG hook. Well, that's what they supplied, an EWG hook here. The next bait we're going to look at here in this box is a Phoenix Baits all-purpose jig. I believe, okay, so this is 3/8 ounce. What color we got? This says Bruiser color. It's a black and purple color. It's, forgive me, it's going to be hard to see, but it's a black and purple color. I kind of like that. I kind of like that color. I really do. This is something I want to hang on to. I'm going to throw this. What kind of water clarity? I'm going to throw it any water clarity, honestly. What they're looking for, they want to see the bait. Black and blue, black and purple, it doesn't matter. This is going to catch fish in any water clarity. Now, if they're really pressured, maybe you want to go something with a bit more natural, like green pumpkin. But this is going to catch you a lot of fish. This is black, anything black, blue, black, purple, green pumpkin, purple is a go-to color set for me. This is going to catch you some good fish. Okay, so I dug around a little bit, but I wanted to do this one because we did one Topwater earlier, and we're going to do the Topwater. This one's by Weston. It's a 4-inch. It's called the Spot On. This is one that I'm going to use. I'm actually going to. We're going to do a video on this. Maybe we'll do a video on this. But I'm going to try this out for sure this summer, and we're going to see how this is going to go. I really like the way this thing looks. I love Topwater walking lures. I'm only grazing the surface. I don't have a ton of experience. I'm not an expert angler. I only know what I know from what I've fished and what I've experienced and what I've researched. This thing looks pretty sweet. I think this is going to catch fish, especially in the bone color. It's kind of like a bone color. It's got a little bit of chartreuse on it, but I really like this bait. We're gonna use this one. Well, sure. Next bait. I really like this. Now I already have a couple of them. I don't have a ton of experience with them, but this is something I've been wanting to throw even this spring, and we will. It's the Mike Buka baits. This one is Mike Buka Bullshat. Nope, sorry, not Bullshat, Bullgill. Forgive me. And this is the Ruby Gill color. I'm actually going to order one of these, but in a different color. It's going to be like they call it the Jekyll, brain fart. Jekyll something, but it's more like a reddish color, reddish orangish color. And I really think that color is going to be great around the spawn or pre-spawn, spring, you know, in the fall time too. But you can't go wrong with like a bluegill type color style bait, especially around spawning time. You get a bluegill bait around a spawning bed, the bass most likely are going to go crazy over it. They're going to try and chase that thing out of there. They're going to try and nip at the bait to move it out of there. Why? Because bluegills eat bass eggs, and they really stir up the spawning beds. Bass hate them there, especially around spawn time. So this is probably something I'm going to throw around a bass bed if I find one. I don't have much experience. I barely have any experience at all around spawning bass, bedding bass. I don't have much experience at all. That's something I do want to work on, because I know there's going to be some tournaments out there that are going to rely on that. This is a bait that I might throw at that time. All right, next bait we got going on here is the ZMan TRD Tickler Z in the Canada Craw color. Can you even see that? I don't even think you can see that. Let me take one out. All right, so this is made with that Elastec plastic. Boom, look at that. Okay. And so what this is, it's a Ned style bait, but it's got kind of like the hula stick. You know, you see the Ned hula stick. So it's got, you know, some tentacles down there. It's like a miniature, like a super miniature tube bait, but it's not a tube bait. This is solid plastic right here, solid plastic, and you got 4 little tentacles down here. I don't throw a lot of ZMan stuff, but I really do see this working. I really do. Here's the cool thing. I mean, I'm gonna sound like a broken record here, and I don't care. But they're throwing in stuff that works with this guy here. Look at this. ZMan Finesse Shroom Z Finesse 1/6 ounce green pumpkin Ned head jig. Okay, look at that. Pair them up, right? Perfect. You know, some guys might argue they want to go a little bit lighter of a Ned head. Me personally, this is going to be good for me. I'm going to throw this a little bit deeper water too. Line size, you're going to want to go lighter line. Lighter line and a spinning rod. Set the drag so it's not tight, so you don't break them off. But these are going to, this combo is going to work great. But I mean, like I said before, they throw in stuff that you use together, and I'm not sponsored, or I'm not partnered up with Mr. Tackle Box. I just really enjoy these boxes, and I really like how they pair things up like that. Like, for example, they did that, and then plus, you know, here got the 10,000 fish Zuki Bug and the 3/0 spear point extra wide gap hook. I mean, they kind of give you what you need to go fishing. All you need is a rod, reel, line. Now, granted, those 3 can be a lot more expensive than those baits, but hey, if you already have those 3 things, you just need the baits. They give you everything else needed, everything else that you need inside of that box. So that's a good box. I'm really happy to, you know, have that box, and I'm going to use that stuff this summer. All right, that's gonna do it. We are done with the Mystery Tackle Box April Bass Elite unboxing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy doing these videos, and hope you've learned something, as I mean, I learn something every time I do these videos too. So if you guys haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. But until next time, we'll catch you guys later.